Guys, it's Christmas time, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Please, please, please. I'm trying to hit 200 as a little Christmas present for myself. Love y'all.
Fragile Masculinity by Laura. 100% incel tears. It's delicious, quenchful, and fuck those dudes who hate women. Am I right? Let go!
And now, global politics in 30 seconds.
Yo, so in 2025, there's a lot of games with female protagonists, and some of those games have conventionally non-attractive women as major characters in the game. Due to that, people are pissed off, calling it a woke epidemic. From the new Ghost of Yotei to The Witcher 4 and the bald chick in the new Naughty Dog game, dudes all over are saying, the fuck? I don't want to play as a girl. That shit's lame. But for me, all I'm complaining about is the fact that these games are definitely going to be fucking expensive as shit. If you don't want to play as a girl, go right ahead. You can complain about it. You can be misogynistic. You don't have to play the game. But for me, bro, like, that shit's gonna be $70, so I can't even play the game anyway. I'm too poor. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, if I touch you.
Go right ahead.
Before we get started, do you mind if I touch you?
I was gonna cut my fucking hair.
Do you mind if I touch you?
Are you serious, bro? Just cut my hair.
Is it cool if I touch you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
It's usually just customary that I ask the person before I touch them.
Just cut it, cuz.
And what were your pronouns?
She, they.
She, they too.
Yay!
Look at us, we're twins.
He him.
She, her.
And what are your pronouns?
Are you fucking serious, bro? Just cut my hair.
What are your pronouns? They, them. She, they. I'm glad we exchanged those.
Yes.
And what are your pronouns?
Listen, bro, I don't do that shit. Bro, don't fucking touch me. I'm out of here. Fuck off.
I think the content all stems down to what gamers prefer. Content that is based on fantasy versus content that has aspects corrected to reality, such as social issues, appearances, and other major events. I don't have the stats behind this, so take it with a grain of salt, but I think most gamers want to escape. They want fantasy land away from what life has to offer, while the loud minority likes games with themes that are relatable to real life events and individual struggles. Gaming studios are trying to lean towards a new politically correct agenda as not to offend gamers, but more importantly, people will sponsor and advertise their games. Do I think an alt-left game can be great if it's nuanced? Hell yeah! I think it would be great, especially if it has good undertones as to develop characters, push stories, and aid scenes. However, a lot of people are mad because of woke games that are pure dog shit and are just very hollow from a narrative perspective. Concord is one of the major examples. Those who won't play women characters just because they are women obviously have some form of toxic masculine upbringing which directs them from enjoying those types of games. However, they have the ability to feel that way. In the end of the day, the content they enjoy is up to them and only them. So it is what it is, am I right? To add on to this topic, a lot of games have women as the main character and people weren't very mad. At least not up until they started making these characters look unappealing. This stems back to the idea of fantasy versus reality. Are there a lot of ugly people in real life? Yeah, but it's the fact that people want to sit back and play as a cute girl or a nice looking dude. It's just more appealing to them, honestly. Will I say it's inherited in sexualization? Yeah, it can be. But it's also just a video game character, so I don't see any real problems with it, in my opinion.
I love the new Fable design and Western developer aesthetics, Western devs, Eastern devs, targeted harassment, no racism, sexism, or what the hate based on identity of bro, who the fuck is reporting this shit? Hate based on identity. Bro, you call somebody ugly, that's not an identity, that's just a fact. Guys, why is there 1,000 comments about this? Like, I don't understand how mind broken people are that they can't understand the idea that people want to play a character that's hot. And especially if it's a chick. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? I know ugly people exist. I've been to Walmart. And you know what else? I've also looked in the mirror. That's the last thing I want to think about. What the fuck is this?
Oh, well, in conclusion, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Maybe some people think those characters are hot as shit, while a lot of other people think that those characters aren't hot as shit. In the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. If you made a super hot chick, people who are like, you know, against that shit are gonna be like, oh my god, you're sexualizing women. And if you make a super ugly chick, people are gonna be like, oh my god, you're so woke. So, if I was a gaming company, what I would do is I'd push towards the fucking group that has the largest amount of people and call it a day, which is probably the gooners who think that chicks are, meant to be hot in video games. That's all I really gotta say. See you later. Bye bye.